Yes, it's just talk about the England team. First of all, let's stop all this triumphalism, vitriol against the Germans. They went out. So what? I mean, they won it 4 times. At the end of the day, we ain't won nothing yet. I just don't like. It's not England. It's not the way we operate. The manager. I like the Germans. The manager's massive amount of respect. They won the World Cup, beat Brazil 7, whatever it was in Rio last time round. So, and he's to be fair to the man, look at the way he took defeat. He's going to get absolutely hammered in Germany, but he's come out. First thing he said is he congratulated his opponents and how they played. So, I mean, we ain't won nothing yet. If we win it, then we can start singing work bells, whistles, and braces and all the rest of it. But let's just calm it down. We've only won 2 games. Yes, we've played very well, scored a lot of goals. But let's just, I mean, Tunisia and Panama, come on. So, but he's doing a fantastic job, Gareth Southgate. He's taking big decisions. He's playing some terrific football. The boys are playing really, really well, keeping the ball, passing around the back, quite quick, accurate passing. Yet it can be pressed, and when you're pressed under pressure, you can make mistakes. So it's with its risks. But that's what world football's all about. You're playing against the best teams, the best players in the world, and they're going to pressure and they're going to force you into mistakes. But it's about getting over the mistakes and making your opponents make more mistakes than we do. They're playing some fantastic stuff. Quick bit about Harry Kane. Look, Harry Kane in the penalties and the way he finishes and stuff like that. He was, for me, look, nothing's ever come easy with Harry Kane. I mean, I don't know him, but what I read about him, he's, from a little boy, a lot of the times he was told he weren't good enough, he weren't quick enough, weren't strong enough. And he's come through all of those setbacks, and that's what builds character. That's why when he's got the ball and he's got a penalty, he's thinking to himself, look, I've got the world watching me. I've got 50, 60,000 people here, and I've got a goalkeeper telling me I'm not good enough. I'm not going to do it. Well, they've been telling me that all my life. So he just put the ball down, done exactly the technique which he does all the time. He's gone, got his run up right, no checking, no mucking about, no mind games. I'll do this, I'm going to put it, even if you go the right way, I'm going to just the power and the accuracy. I'm going to score the goal, and that's the kind of confidence and character he showed. And Alan Shearer made the same point. And he's right. He wasn't worried about whether the keeper goes the right way. Guesses it. He's going to score. It's confidence, character, and it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And the fact he did it 5 minutes after the first time proved it wasn't a fluke, and actually reinforced the technique that he's got. Fantastic. But the way England players are playing, interlinking the movement, they're very, very close. Gareth Southgate has got a brilliant group of players and that, and he's got them together. They've got no fear, and why should they fear anybody? You're going to see a lot of surprise in this tournament. It's some really good football, and we're playing some of it, and we're scoring a lot of goals, so we should be happy. But we shouldn't be overconfident, and we shouldn't be too cocky and arrogant. That's not what we are. It's not how I am, and I don't like it when we start doing that sort of stuff. It's not English. Um, but as I say, from Gareth's point of view, I think he's doing a brilliant job. Listen, it might be a dead rubber tonight in the game against Belgium. Um, some people, and there's arguments for both ways. Do you keep the same team, go for a win, try and get momentum? He should be going for a win no matter who he plays out. He picked the squad to win games of football, so they should all be doing, and they're all good enough to do that. So even if he rests the whole team and puts another team out, they should be good enough to go and win that game. I think they are. He does. He thinks they are. That's why he picked those players. Um, as I say, there's a good case for both arguments. I agree. Rio Ferdinand thinks they should rest players. It's a good tournament. It's a good case for that. And of course, Alan Shearer says that he thinks momentum. So does Sir Clive Woodward and all sorts of people. Look, there's very good cases for both. So whatever Gareth decides to do, there's a good case for it. So let's not beat him up which way. And personally, I'd like to see whether we win or not. I'd like to see a 5-4, a game of absolute fantastic football. The game with France and Denmark, where they're both through, dead rubber, was absolutely, that brought football, particularly the World Cup, into disrepute, and they should both be fined. They certainly should be ashamed of themselves. A lot of people paid a lot of money to watch that game there. A lot of people watching it around the world, and it was just dour. Nobody really wanted to win the game. It was a joke. Belgium and England, they've got the chance to really go at it. And let's put on a festival of football. That's what the World Cup is. I love it. Some great football. Senegal, Mexico, Colombia play some fantastic football. and we're playing some wonderful football, scoring a lot of goals, as is Belgium. So that's what this is all about. All the different cultures, the different dances. It's fantastic. But he's doing a fantastic job thus far. But let's not, start getting stuck into the Germans and low. And I love the idea that the Germans will probably keep their manager because he ain't done too bad. He won the World Cup last time. They beat Brazil 7, whatever it was, in the semi-finals in Rio. So I mean, he's done a fairly good job. I mean, I thought he made a mistake leaving Sane out. Said that at the time, and nothing's changed really. But they also hit the post a couple of times. I mean, let's put it in perspective. But anyways, let's think about us and what we can do. Um, I'll give another little post. After the Belgian game but up to now, it's been some wonderful stuff. Our movement, passing, the way we interlinked, and our finishing, and some of the set piece play, the thought processes, and the actual movement is fantastic to watch, especially seeing it come out. But of course, they'll be watching for some of that stuff now, so it'll be really interesting. But it's wonderful. Let's look for a really good match tonight, irrespective of who wins tonight. Let's have a festival of football. Thanks very much.